Back, everybody. If you're new here, I'm Sly, and if you're returning, I'm probably going to do a bag review. And you're right. Today we're going to look at tech organizers. So stay tuned. Now everybody knows that I love this company called Ulanzi. Weird name, great products. Today I have three tech organizers from Ulanzi. So I have the Traker Tech Pouch Pro, the Traker Tech Pouch Mini, and the vlogging gear pouch. If you notice, they get from bigger to smaller. The vlogging gear pouch is being the smallest. Today we're going to take a look at these three, and they're all really, really similar, but they have just enough differences that I use them for different case scenarios. So let's dive in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to start with the biggest and work our way to the smallest. So first up, this is my action camera pouch. This one only has the Ulanzi branding on the front. It does have a handle on the back, so when you're holding it and you open it, it doesn't fall all over the place. Two little loops, I guess, that you can attach a strap to if you wanted to, and wear it maybe like as a sling over your shoulder. The thing I like about this one is it sits on its own. That's pretty cool. And I've got two Osmo Actions in here. I've got the lens filter for said Osmo. I did in another video and I'm not sure I like it. Battery charger. Gotta have those. Gotta have the cables for the battery charger. A backup cable in case that cable fails. This one has a big pocket here, and I don't use that. So from what I understand, this is supposed to be big enough to put a Twitch in, but I don't have a Twitch, so there's that. And then I've got another selfie stick. Then I've got three batteries. This side, if you notice, has four of these elastic bands, and they're perfect for holding the battery cases. And then you've got four of these pockets that open pretty wide here. And on this side, you've got three pretty deep, not very wide, but pretty deep pockets, where if you had the bigger batteries, this is the LP-E6 that a lot of the Canons take, and as you can see, it would just slide right in there. Piece of cake. The zippered compartment, I just have the accessories for the action cameras, but it has little places for like memory cards, but there's three little pockets and they're little, like they would be for memory cards, like SD cards. Let's move on to the medium one. Now, this is the medium one. The material between the two of these, this has got the coated material, and on the top here, it's just got like the denier nylon, like the Cordura material. The zippers on both of them are the AquaGuard. This one has got the coated material on the whole thing. So I don't know if you can see the difference. A little bit different look. This one does have a pocket in the front. It's not very big. It is a zippered pocket, and I've got this thing so full you can't really get in there. But it does have a little bit of a zippered pocket on the front. Does have the same handle. This one is actually the coated material, whereas on the big one, it's more of a seatbelt material. And it does still have the two loops on the back, so you could put like a strap on here. Now this one I use for my point and shoot camera. So I have a light, in case you need a light. I have the tripod for it that I use has a remote control with it where you can zoom in or zoom out. It does have a zippered pocket, just like the other one. It's just not as big because it's not as wide a bag. It has three instead of four elastic bands here. Now, it doesn't have that zippered inside pouch because it's on the outside, but it has a big main compartment. It does have the four dividers just like the big boy. And then on this side, It has two reasonably good sized pockets. The other one, I believe, had three. And this one also, scoot over, this one also lays down flat. And these are perfect size for the batteries for the G7X. And then you have a pen holder if you need it. And that's pretty much the bag. Like I said, each of these bags is perfect. They're very, very well made, but it depends on what you want to carry in them. So my action camera stuff would not fit in this bag. I needed a little bit bigger one, but the G7X I don't carry as much, and I only carry one, whereas I have two action cameras. I can get away with a smaller bag. Moving on to the smallest of the three. This is called a vlogging gear pouch, which I don't use it as a vlogging gear because my bag is not very big. And so I don't use this as a vlogging gear pouch. I use this as because it's the smallest of the three and it fits in my small camera bag. So again, we have the coated material, which it feels really good. Now there is no zipper or anything on the outside of this. There are the two loops. So again, you could attach a strap if you wanted to. There is a handle on the side. There is no handle on the top or bottom. Okay. So that is your handle right there. So when you open it, you can hold it in your hand like that and then open it. This one does not like fold flat. It only folds open like that. It's not as big as its big brothers, but I seem to be able to cram a lot of stuff in here. So I have a adapter that has a card reader and stuff in it. My battery charger. And now these accessories are for the M6 Mark II because like I said, this goes in my camera bag, so the camera and stuff is already in the bag. But it is these pockets over here are the perfect size for the batteries. And you know I have an issue with these batteries because they're so blasted small, but it will hold three of them. Actually, I put a fourth one in here. I have the cable for external hard drive. So it has these two big pockets here, and then it has the same, about almost the same size pockets here. And then it's got a spot for your SD cards right here. If I can get my hand out of the way, you could see it. And then on the back here, it has two more pockets. And that's where I keep my SD cards in. So I don't use their little pockets. And then another big area here, and again, a zippered compartment here. And in here, I just have a cleansing cloth and some of those spare Peak Design attachment points. That's the little bag. Now, Ulanzi, I believe, is trying to discontinue the vlogging gear. You can still find it at places like B&H and probably your local camera store, and it runs you about 20 bucks. But I believe Ulanzi is trying to discontinue this. The Traker is their new line, and the Traker Tech Pouch Mini will run you about $30, $29.95, and the Traker Tech Pouch Pro will run you about $40. It's $39.95. There you have it. These are all three very useful pouches, and depending on how much gear you have and what you're going to be putting in them, kind of would dictate if you get the small, the medium, or the large. Unfortunately, they don't label them that way. They're labeled as the vlogging pouch, which, as I said, I think they're doing away with this. So if you want the small one, you might want to pick one up pretty quickly. The Traker's their new line, so I think it'll be around for a while. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more bags to come, and we'll see you guys next time.